Hi guys, welcome. So I want to talk in this recording about Mars trine Pluto in someone's natal chart. And I will admit I haven't really been as much on the astrological wavelength as I have been previously, but I was thinking about this and I wanted to do a recording about it. And I was actually also asked about this before, so I actually got a request. It was a long time ago. Um, Someone wanted me to cover this, and I was thinking about this, so I had it on my list of content that I would like to make, and I want to talk about this. So, because I was thinking about it, so Mars trine Pluto in the natal chart. I don't have this myself. Mars trine Pluto, to me, that shows someone who has an element of, this is an element in their natal chart where uh, it shows that they have a lot of personal power and magnetism. So, of course, there's other factors that come into play. So, maybe they have a relatively quote unquote soft chart. Um, Maybe with not a lot of Aries energy or not a lot of Scorpio energy, but they might have Mars trine Pluto. And so, this is like a part of them that is like energetically powerful and magnetic. So I think with Mars trine Pluto, you can expect um, to find in someone's psychology, someone who has this, that there is an element where like they know what they want, they know what they're doing, and they're quite, they can be quite powerful, and they can use that in different ways. So it can show up as someone who, can be occasionally forceful, but because this is a trine we're dealing with, it may not be as destructive as, for example, like with a square, for example, or with a conjunction or something. But a trine essentially just means that there's an easy flow of energy, or like a flowing of energy between the two planets. So it doesn't mean that it will always show up in a super positive way, but it just means that there's a sense of flow and harmony and ease between the planets. And it signifies also that like there's a gift almost that the person has between these two planetary energies, or that there's good karma, so to speak, that they have gathered when it comes to these two planets and the relationship between these two planets. So Mars and Pluto, you could say that they both rule Scorpio. Mars also rules Aries. So it's very energetic combination. I think these people, they just have a personal power, personal magnetism, like I said, whereby they know what they're doing, and they can kind of walk into a room and you kind of know that they're there. And they can be quite ambitious and achievement oriented, and just kind of able to tap into their own inner reserves really well in order to achieve a goal or to transform something. There can also be issues of, or topics in their person's life of sort of overcoming difficulties in a very strong way. So they may need to sort of leave situations behind or leave people behind in a way that is quite forceful. Like, I will leave this situation, I will not deal with this person anymore. And through that, they can sort of transform, which is the Pluto, one of the Pluto themes. So I think Mars trine Pluto people can tap into that energy of like self-protection and strong inner reserves in order to get away from a situation that can be potentially damaging, and in order to transform themselves positively. I think that's the theme here. I will also say that Mars trine Pluto can be a signifier of like a raw, strong sexuality. Um, Kind of there isn't like a fear here to explore various avenues when it comes to that. And kind of there's a way that the person is able to transform themselves through sexuality, or through their like interactions with other people, and through their, even like through arguing. I think Mars trine Pluto won't shy away from an argument. It's not going to be necessarily as destructive as, for example, with something like the square or the conjunction or something like that. But I think Mars trine Pluto people are kind of similar in that they won't shy away from conflict. They won't shy away from an argument. Or like, even if they may not, depending on other factors in the chart, they may not want an argument. They may still be more conflict avoidant in general. But when an argument comes along, like, they're able to state their case. They're able to sort of use the situation to kind of navigate the situation in a way that they can kind of come out strong from that situation. Not saying that they're manipulative, but they can kind of navigate situations in a way that, like, they will prevail and they will come out strong. I think that's the theme with this kind of aspect. So I'm going to wrap up here soon, but overall, I think just the key point would be that, like, there's a tremendous amount of personal energy and personal power and, like, magnetism here, that the person can tap into their own inner reserves, their own inner guidance, their own inner scorpionic sort of parts, like the parts of them that will allow them to transform themselves. Like, it's very, very prominent. They may go through a lot of situations in their life where they might have very like fierce arguments or fierce interactions with people that transform them and maybe transform the other party involved, because they have such a powerful presence and such a powerful influence on people. So there's more that I could say, but these are some of the things that I picked out as kind of relevant to Mars trine Pluto. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more from me, subscribe, and thank you.